High school rugby is going live from Torrey Pines High School in San Diego, California. It's the Torrey Pines Falcons hosting the St. Augustine Saints. What a matchup we have here at Ed Burke Field. I'm Dallen Stanford, and a pleasure to be here with you for this thrilling encounter. This presentation of high school rugby brought to you by some brilliant partners as well. Rugby Riot. Looking for a better way to follow high school rugby? Scan the QR code on your screen or head to rankings.rugbyriot.com for the Rugby Riot Hub. Ranking scores, team packages, and coverage from around the country. Rugby Riot giving high school rugby the hope it deserves. Absolute hype from Rugby Riot. And then USA Youth and High School Rugby. We're inspiring a rugby revolution. Visit usayhs.rugby to find out more. And of course, TVX Sports Video. TVX Sports Video has been covering live sports here in Southern California and around the country for nearly 20 years, and we're committed to bringing you the best live, local, and emerging sports coverage. A brilliant partner to have here with stunning conditions for running rugby. Torrey Pines and St. Augustine meet for the first time in a matchup that carries serious weight in this newly formed so-called Premier League. Torrey Pines enter 6-0, firmly in the playoff picture, having already beaten fellow Premier League contenders Cathedral Catholic and La Costa Canyon. Meanwhile, St. Augustine comes in at 4-2. Overall, they're riding a 3-game winning streak, though, in which they average over 63 points per game. The matchup an important measuring stick for both sides as the Premier League brackets begin to take shape. Senior day here, with the match about to kick off in just a few moments. Expect plenty of scores and tries here as the Falcons take on the Saints. Torrey Pines coached by Matty Sandoval. Eric Dent, the head coach of St. Augustine, who were founded in 1922. North Park in San Diego they call home. Torrey Pines named after the local Torrey Pine tree here in the North Counties of San Diego, founded in 1974. And some notable alumni. Tony Hawk, the legendary skateboarder, as well as Shaun White, the Olympic snowboarder. All alumni here. We'll get to the team sheets in just a few moments. Some key players to watch out on both sides. Now, last season their scheduled match was cancelled due to air quality issues. We had that terrible fires in Los Angeles that drifted down here towards San Diego. So this is the first ever meeting between these two quality teams. Falcons side, we mentioned how good they've been so far. Look like the most complete team in SoCal. Always features some brilliant matchups. Last year taking on Cathedral Catholic in a thriller for the final few spots. Many of these players competed at the West Coast Sevens in San Diego. What a brilliant event that was in the local area, providing a shining light on the next layer of talent coming through for USA Rugby. St. Augustine without their senior 8th man, Gavin Lowe. He sustained a broken nose. They're definitely going to miss him in that forward pack. Here's a look at their side. Up front, Garcia is going to be a workhorse. And Bowie as well. A Coursier, one to watch in the hooker position. Jamison Groman, the senior lock. And look at for Jamison Brown, the senior fly-off as well. Two big names in their side alongside their captain, Paddy Ward. He'll be in the number 8 jersey today. True leader. Such a physical play. He sets the tone for things. Look for inside centre. Cal Kisner, smart athletic midfielder with strong breakdown instincts. Kisner wearing the 12 jumper. Escobar in 13 as well. And the fullback, Gianni Youssef. He can certainly score some great tries as well. Eric Dent, we mentioned their head coach, getting them geared up and ready to go in just a minute or two. The home side, Torrey Pines, familiar black and red. Here's a look at their side. Torrey Pines players to watch for them. Number 8, Shea Farkash. He's the physical tone setter as well. Has a real nose for the goal line. And then in the back line, look out for Reese Curtis, the fly-off. Young fly-off managing the tempo and territory for this game. Andrew Tate, the workhorse, does much of the heavy lifting in the number 12 jersey. Forgot to mention Ewan Hope Bell at flanker, high motor workhorse. And he runs like an absolute machine. Stacked with talent in this side. The fullback is Finn Johnson. Look out for the wings as well. Jake Subel and Aidan Sorensen, try-scoring machines on the edges of the field. Their family and friends ready now to lead them out in just a few moments. What a great occasion for these players. Some of them, of course, in their final year, as they look on for bigger honours as well. But this high school season has been tremendous indeed. Torrey Pines leading the charge, 6-0 so far. Up against the men in white and purple, St. Augustine. Can they cause some sort of upset here? Showed some great attacking flair against Cathedral Catholic, did the Saints. They can bring that today with perfect conditions here. We're in readiness for this high school clash. Again, superb to be here with you as rugby continues to grow and shine here in North America. 2 Rugby World Cups coming here in 2031 and 2033. And here come the home side. Torrey Pines, the Falcons take the field. All smiles on these young players' faces. What an honor it is always to play at home, in front of your family, in front of your friends. And of course, teammates high-fiving each other. A moment in the sun for these superb starters.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Saturday, and Saturday is Rugby Day.
Get to do what they love here. Torrey Pines in black and red will be on the right of your screen. Those Falcons' recent results against La Costa Canyon and Cathedral Catholic have reinforced the reputation of one of the most top and difficult teams to face in Southern California. Captains meet in the middle with our referee. Looks like Alexis Amaro again. Wonderful servant of the game. Patty Ward on the left of your screen, the number 8. All right, all in readiness for kickoff here. On the left, St. Augustine Saints. They'll be switching sides. They'll move to the right. Falcons on the left. Well, we make sure you show your support to keep these live streams like this one free to watch on YouTube. You can show your support by dropping a super chat during the broadcast or by hitting the join button and joining the TVX Sports Video membership program. Every donation helps towards supporting live, local and emerging sports. We appreciate your support as we keep these fantastic broadcasts going with our brilliant crew. Alexis Avaro, the referee, seen him in major rugby fixtures all over the country as well. And now he's supporting high school rugby. It's brilliant to see him out there in the middle. Sun shines down on us as we get ready for kickoff here in their first ever meeting between Torrey Pines and St. Augustine. Again, I'm Dallen Stanford and superb to be here with you. Falcons will be on the left, Saints on the right. We are ready to go. High school rugby on full display here in Southern California. The kick goes and received by St. Augustine. Not a clean handle, but it's bounced. It's okay. We play on. Up to the middle we go. Support arrives there from Nate Bowie. First penalty of the game for holding on goes to the Falcons. And Torrey Pines with a quick tap. They want to get on with things early doors here with a couple of good strong fends that go up the middle. Support arrives there from Andrew Tate. Brightson moves it to the right. Big contact coming in. Ewan Hope Bell carries well. Forwards reload. Bryson Waterhouse, US under-18 prospect, he takes it to the ground. And the good early touches for Torrey Pines. Trying to bust free with more advantage. Shea Farkash. Arm goes up yet again from our referee. This time offsides play. Torrey Pines, Reese Curtis comes in here, says, listen, I'm going to bang us towards the touchline. Let's get an attacking line out. So good start for the home side. St. Augustine find themselves under pressure early on. We're good to see Gabe Gonzalez, a couple of friends on the opposition, just saying hello, welcome to my home ground. Now let's get going. That's Nick Tate, the hooker for Torrey Pines, to throw this one. Such an important aspect of the game. To the middle, good lift on Hope Bell. Now the maul for the try line from Torrey Pines. Good solid shape and a low drive as well. St. Augustine trying to stop this forward momentum, but it's rolling and tumbling here for the Falcons as they reach for the line. And the ball's been held up superbly in the end from the Saints. Wow, that was some tremendous defense. It'll lead to a goal line dropout. And they stopped the first score in the opening couple of minutes. Hammer downfield there from Brown. Collect here on this near side. Sorensen takes it to deck. Falcons in midfield, some great work. Liam Fecko does superbly. Beats the first, almost gets the offload. Joey Garcia with the tackle, a change direction. Ball spits sideways, it's play on. Good strong fend, we keep going. Finally slung down to the deck there. Andrew Tate with a good run on that far right-hand side. Now reloading. Bryson Waterhouse with another brilliant carry. Quick ball from Alex Brightson. The scrum off. Putting his forwards on the front foot. Now a bounce pass for the backs to handle. With a flick pass under all sorts of pressure thrown to the ground is Finn Johnson. St. Augustine looking to stick these tackles. Another strong carry from inside centre Andrew Tate. We said he was one to watch. He gets over the gain line with a lot of his carries as the forwards go to work. Falcons with another penalty in at the side at ruck time. Saints conceding another penalty, so Reese Curtis this time wants to slow things down a little bit as they get another attacking line up this one. Only 5 meters out from the Saints try line. Can they stop and hold them up again? Such a task to stop this powerful forward pack from the Falcons. Still 0-0 in the opening 5 minutes. Tate, successful the line out. Hope Bell feeds off the fringes. Now looking for line reaching. They're there. First try of the game. Liam Fecko. And it's the big number 8, Shea Farkash, that gets it down. And the Falcons are on the board first here at Edberg Stadium. It's only a matter of time before the forwards got rumbling and rolling. So that's a look earlier at the rolling maul that was held up. Some brilliant work on the defensive side things for St. Augustine. But this time, off the top, Farkash is there looping around. They decide to play the big number 8. That scores a wonderful try. Has them up 5-0 in this game. The extra 2. Flags go up. 7-0. Nice kick from fly for Reese Curtis. And Torrey Pines, but all that pressure. And they get points on the board. 15 tries this season so far. That is number 16 for Shea Farkash. What a player. He is one to watch for the future. 5 minutes gone. 7-0 the Falcons lead this high school match here in the North Counties of San Diego. St. Augustine Saints. Kick deep. Oh, big tackle coming in as well. Great pressure off the kickoff. And they've got possession back. That is a perfect kick towards the touchline.
Very good kick in from Saints.
Following up there was Paddy Ward. So first real opportunity we get to see the Saints with ball in hand. That's Ezra Lacrossier, the senior, to throw. Good set piece from the Saints. So they take it back with their wing three-quarter. Gio Rivera Mattingly does well to set things up. Now the Saints looking to run onto things, but it's a missed pass, so the ball's been kicked through and blocked on the other side. Eventually falls the way with Aiden Sorensen. But offside play. A relieving penalty for the Falcons. Just when the Saints were looking to attack and have their first bit of possession inside the opposition half. Curtis will put it downtown.
Very good kick from there.
Nice kick. You can see the breeze there with our touch judge. From right to left in your screen, so making things a bit more difficult there for Reed Curtis and his touch finders, but he's done well. Torrey Pines to throw again. Shortened line out. Looking for some trickery. Go to the front. Nice flat ball. Now they're forward standing out. Here's their big number 6. Gabe Gonzalez takes it to the line. Curtis wants short ball. Tage comes off, bounces off his left foot, draws a couple along with him. Brightson changes direction. Gonzalez yet again. He gets a strong fan going. Rips out of the first tackle and sets a nice attacking platform for the Falcons. A crossfield kick. Anything can happen here. Chases coming from both sides. A good jump there from the Saints. Water doing superb work. Now they're forwards with possession. St. Augustine haven't had a lot of rugby ball to play with, and that's why they've had to put it downfield, because they're pinned in their half. Chase is coming. What is the counter here from the Falcons and Torrey Pines? Little stutter step in midfield, dropping one to the ground. Good carry from Curtis. And then the pinch is good from St. Augustine. That's excellent work with the kick and the follow-up as well. Can they put it through the hands here? That's a nice carry. Up the middle they go. Joey Garcia, the senior. Now deep ball into the pocket, so a little kick over the top. Down the middle, so it gives Torrey Pines a chance to attack. Nice possession here. Things start to open up. Tage looking for a goose. Throws a beautiful pass over the top. Oh, and it's just been lost. Jake Subel with a lovely counter. Started off by fly for Reese Curtis. And Andrew Tage, the inside centre. Always making some forward momentum. Nearly 10 minutes gone in this clash. It's 7-0. The Falcons lead the Saints. Here's the counter-attack. So good early ball from Flav Curtis. A nice drawn pass there. Finn Johnson heavily involved. And then, of course, we mentioned inside centre, Andrew Tage. So he fed his wing three-quarter on that outside. Landon Salem, the junior. Scrum up moves it away. Very flat ball. In fact, was that forward? Yes, and knocked. So nice idea by sending the inside runner in. It was Kel Kirsner, the junior. So that ball has been lost. It gives possession to the Falcons. Alex Brightson just talking to his fly of Curtis. He's going to feed the scrum. Is Brightson wearing the headgear. Good scrum there in the end. It comes out, nice little switch. Hitting the deck here for the Falcons. looking to reload. A good strong carry there from Leon Fecco. Impressed with him in the number 4 jumper. Brighton goes the open side. That's Bryson Waterhouse. Curtis standing really close. The Saints able to knock him down to the ground, but still plenty of possession here for the Falcons to work with. They lead 7-0. 10 minutes gone in this game. Now their forwards rampage upfield. Brighton moves to the left. Here we go yet again, Andrew Tate. Superb carry, unbelievable from Andrew Tate. He reaches for the line, he's there. Tremendous score from the inside centre. What a powerful runner. He's one to watch for a reason. The Falcons have their second score here at home. And Andrew Tate carries bodies with him as he bulldozes his way over for their second score. It was the forwards that did some brilliant work in the build-up. Liam Muck there involved also. But look at this. Dragging players, beats 2, gets the fend as well, and the reach as a third defender came across. Andrew Tate scores an individual try here at home in front of his family and friends. 12-0 so far the score in the first half. Reece Curtis, the fly, looking for the extra 2. Just misses this one. It is 12-0. So far in this high school contest.
Score remains 12-0 to Torrey Pines.
Andrew Tate, mentioned he does the heavy lifting in midfield on defence and offence. His name on the score sheet so far as well, alongside the first try scorer in Shay Farkash. St. Augustine to kick things off. Had a lovely kick chase last time. This time as well, the ball bounces loose. Picked up here by the Falcons. They take it upfield.
Curtis in the pocket.
Curtis under all sorts of pressure. This time a cross kick, not a bad idea. There's 3 or 4 teammates there with him. Ball bounces and have they gone out of bounds? Just keeping it in superbly initially. And running over the line. A touch shot comes in, tells our referee where it went out. But it's the right idea here from Curtis to go wide. So probably just a knock on there. That's why the scrum has been called and not a line out. Scrum freed from the Saints, Dallen Salem. Paddy Ward at the back, wearing the 8 jersey, the senior. He steadies things now as the Saints look for a run. This time they're going a little bit wider. Some good hands. Yusuf joins the line. Salem looking around left, looking around right. Finally finds his forwards as they pile in here. Joey Garcia is in there as well. Bit of a loose pass. And has been knocked on there by the Saints. Unfortunate for them, they're looking dangerous with their attack. First time they've gone wide as well. Trying to punch some holes in that Falcons defence. So there's the pass, floating forward, just in the tackle as well. Tate came in and made 2 good tackles, and that was on scrum off Dallen Salem. So 12-0 the score, 15 minutes gone. You're at the Edberg Stadium in the North Counties of San Diego. Falcons the home side with possession, that 12-0 lead as their fly of Curtis goes downfield. It's a booming kick. Been well fielded. Gianni Yusuf beats one. Steps off his left as well. Brought to the ground there by Liam Muck. Quick hands here down the fringes from the Saints. They free up a little bit of space on that far side. find themselves in their half. Rumbling over the advantage line. Jameson Groman in there also. Now down the right-hand side, trying to send some powerful runners in. But the attack starts quite deep, so by the time they build momentum, they're just hitting a line of Falcons defenders. Trying to exploit a bit of space, or a massive shot there. Shea Farkash stopping any forward momentum, and the flag goes up. So just working the fringes, just trying to isolate a couple of players here for some extra space, but there's a massive shot. Line out time for Torrey Pines. Good set piece. Flat ball. Garcia goes on a run. Gabe Gonzalez, in fact. Holding on. Players arriving the breakdown. All over Gonzalez this time. Good penalty for the Saints. Jamison Brown, the senior, jumps to action. Puts us towards the touchline for an attacking line out there. It's the reserve bench for the Saints as well. Getting cheered on by their teammates. Their best attacking opportunity yet. Here's a last look at how it unfolded. Gabe Gonzalez, definitely one of their danger runners for the Falcons. This time getting isolated. Getting over this was Cal Kisner. Drawing the penalty for the Saints. Brilliant to have your company wherever you're tuning in from. Make sure you follow our TVX Sports Video. Join the membership program. Hit some comments. Of course, every donation goes towards supporting live, local, and emerging sports. It's a line out here for the Saints. They've got possession. At first receiver, beautiful step. Cal Kisner does superbly. He's the one that won the penalty earlier. Looking for possession, but it goes the other way to the Falcons. The pinch is good from Torrey Pines. Just like that, they're able to scoop things up. And now they put it downfield through Reese Curtis. Good take here for St. Augustine. And check if it was ahead of the kicker. Offside play from that, so that is an opportunity now for the Saints, opting for a scrum where the player was in front of the kicker. That's brilliant officiating, and it certainly will help the Saints as well as they look to get on the scoreboard. They trail by 12. We approach 20 minutes in this first half. Pick around the fringes, Paddy Ward, the number 8. Not a lot of room to work with, and then holding on. That's unfortunate because there were a lot of forwards around the possession. And the Saints pinged. Both sides guilty of getting isolated. That's a nice kick from Curtis for Torrey Pines. Looking to drive back St. Augustine. So 4 in the line out. The recipient yet again, Ewan Hope Bell in the line out. He's won it every single time. At a standing start is Gonzalez. They tackle him well. No, he rips free, but he gives away a penalty for obstruction. No clear release as well. Quick ball here for the Saints looking to work with. There's a nice little dummy. Support runners arrive. Good ball there. Escobar moves it across. Loose ball though at the breakdown. It's been scooped up here from the Falcons. A little pinch here. Ezra Hyde at it for the Falcons. And now all of a sudden they put it downfield again. Chasers are onside this time from Curtis. Fullback to collect. Gianni Yusuf looking to step one. Good play towards the halfway line. Salem, that's come off. Big contact coming in. Akusier. Little chop over the top here for the Saints to work with. And the ball goes out at a touch. Looks like it's been touched by a Falcons player. So again, the Saints will take back position here at the line-out time. That's brilliant for them. So here's another look right in the big frame. Bryson Waterhouse comes in. Puts a stop to some of that forward momentum. Coursier again to throw here for the Saints. Early jump for the Falcons. Delayed ball. That's better to work with. St. Augustine the side in purple and white on the right of your screen. Get a penalty also. Quick tap. Brown. Beautiful pass out the back door. Superb work here from the Saints. They go to the far side. Water is there. The forwards now arrive. Nigel Thompson, the sophomore. He carries. Ball gets ripped free from Jamison Groman. But has been lost by the Falcons, so it stays with the Saints. Their pressure continues to mount here as they trail by 12. Some nice work from the forwards, heavily involved. Here's a look at ball getting ripped free. The end result, Saints attack. Scrum position to work with. Salem moves it away, so does Brown. Looking to step the outside centre. Escobar, beautiful work. Escobar, how did he get through that first wave of defenders reaching for the line? Try awarded. Unbelievable skills. That is a scintillating try for St. Augustine Saints. They're on the board in dramatic style. Stepping in, weaving magic. Looking for that inside switch. It was a step, in fact. Bouncing through players. Your unbelievable determination, skill, and leg drive. Xavier Escobar scores a classic. Delight all round as his teammates come flooding the lanes. Xavier Escobar with a try. Kick goes over as well. It is 12-7 here in the first half. And the Saints are on the board. What a powerful try that was from the outside centre. Fantastic to watch. Their first real opportunity to attack with ball in hand. Just 5 points the difference. Nearly 25 minutes gone here in the first half. At the Edberg Stadium, home of Torrey Pines. Big shout out, of course, to Rugby Riot and TVX Sports Video for making these brilliant matches available for everybody watching in from around Southern California and beyond, of course. The Saints with renewed energy, with possession. Another little kick downfield, playing the territory game. Oh, it's a wonderful kick. Jamison Brown, the senior, putting it just over the top, curling out. You can see the players from the Saints rushing upfield. A 50-22. Such a brilliant kick, which means the attacking team keep possession. One of those great law changes over the years. Here's Ezra. Akusier to throw. They go up to the middle, couple of early jumps and then scooped up here from the Saints. Looking to attack now. They trail by 5 points. Beautiful step. They cut back against the grain. That's Brown yet again. Needs support. The Saints flying in. Want to keep possession. Here come their forwards. Nate Bowie leaves it behind him. Scooped up in the end. Here's Nigel Thompson. Trying to keep low. They try to rip the ball free. He's still going. Forwards helping him to the ground there. That's Nate Bowie again. That's a flat ball as they crash upfield. That's a good carry again. Jamison Groman getting them on the front foot. This is the Saints side that we've seen in recent times, putting on those big scores, winning the last 3 matches. Try to level it. Stepping off the right again. Try to score Xavier Escobar. Slower ball for the Saints. They move it to the right-hand side. Cutting it superbly. Kel Kisner. Kirsner the junior. Definitely one of their standout players in the 12 jersey. The forwards fighting for a few extra inches. Groman in again. Now they go for the cross kick. From Brown. That's a big take in the end from the Falcons. And they've carried over, so it's a 5-meter scrum here to the Saints. A remarkable change of momentum with these two sides. It was all Falcons for the first 20 minutes or so. And the Saints have come alive in the last 6 minutes. Scored a brilliant try. With a cross kick. Jamison Brown puts it up high. For a second there, I thought Julian Water may jump here for the Saints to try pinch it and score. The net result is a 5-meter scrum, an attacking scrum for St. Augustine, the visitors. At the back, round the fringes, and in Salem. Met with a good contact point. Backs coming in as well here. Jamison Brown getting involved. He goes to 9. Now the forwards trying to skip out a few tackles. The Saints knocking on the door. Around the fringes works the halfback, Landon Salem again. To the left, Thompson's there. Big frame able to get the pass away. Desperate tackling in here from the Falcons. St. Augustine throwing everything at it. Keeping it tight with their forward back. Coursier driving over things. Oh, that initially was the right idea to free up a bit of space. But going into touch.
Looks like it's going to be a line out to Torrey Pines.
Getting very close there. Some hard work from the forward pack, especially from the Saints. This is when they changed direction. There was space here just to pass a bit too high over the top there. Julian Water was looking to capture this one and ghost down the left-hand touchline, but it wasn't to be, as Nick Tash throws now for Torrey Pines.
6-man line out.
The Falcons, we're looking to clear their lines in a little bit. Tash in midfield. He takes him on, the try scorer. Now they go back to the pocket. Big kick from Curtis towards the touchline. He's aimed that superbly. You want to put it out so that the opposition don't have a chance to counter-attack. It's a beautiful angle from the number 10. Half an hour approaching on the clock here at Torrey Pines High School in San Diego, California. 12-7 the home side lead, Torrey Pines. We're looking to go 7-0 so far this season. The Saints have other ideas though. Won the last 3 in a row. The first line out there lose to Torrey Pines. Alex Bryson. Finds Gonzalez. Bounces out of 1. Advantage for the Falcons. So a free play to work with. Down the backs they go. Tash has a couple of players. Floats one over the top. That's gone forward. So we'll come back with no advantage gained from that Falcon attack. There's a look at the free play. Inside centre trying to throw the pass over the top as he was going to deck. difficult one to throw from Andrew Tate. So we'll come back here to Curtis. Being a penalty, can put this out directly and have an attacking line-out. So just when the Saints were attacking on the other side of the field, they now find themselves defending against this talented Torrey Pines outfit. Line out not straight. So both throwers just having a tough time on the last throw, so they can opt for a scrum. Wise call there from St. Augustine, the Saints. Some of those players played recently at the West Coast Sevens. It was a local tournament. Ombak won the tournament in San Diego. Multiple St. Augustine players were part of that championship squad. The Saints, Pope Leo XIV has direct ties to St. Augustine High School, in fact. Well before coming to Pope, he visited Saints multiple times. The last time was in 2012 during the school's 90th anniversary. Bounce ball possession to work with. Looking to drift on the outside. Cal Kirstner. Beautiful breakout from Kirstner. What a run this from the inside centre. Big carry from his opposite number. Big tackle from Tate. It's there for the Saints. An advantage. Skipping out of the first. Throwing the one-handed pass. Jamison Brown. Big contact point comes in here on Salem. The Saints have advantage. One of the best breakouts they've had in this game so far. Ball started from Cal Kirstner. Kick over the top. The chasers are there. It's been lost. And the whistle goes. Finn Johnson couldn't contain that for the Falcons. And referee Alexis Afaro goes to the far side. That's the mark. Narrow angle to work with for Flav. Jamison Brown. It's a difficult angle indeed. Hasn't found touch. Tried to scoop a few extra meters. Now the Falcons looking for their own little breakout from well inside their half. Forwards over this possession. Alex Brightson finds Curtis. Torpedoes it straight down the throat here for the Saints. They get a chance to counter themselves. Hurdling a couple of players. Flicking the pass away brilliantly. Thompson gets involved. The ball's on the deck. Tate picks this one up cleanly for the Falcons. Turns possession over. It's been an area of concern for St. Augustine. It has been the breakdown. That's all too messy in the end. So the Saints will take possession back here in the first half. So we get close to the half-time whistle. It is 5 points the difference. The Falcons lead 12-7. Farkash and Tate scoring for the Falcons. And Escobar, the try scorer for the Saints. Head coach Eric Dent looks on for St. Augustine. Eager for his side to get back on the board if they can. In the dying moments here of the first half. Flat ball. Looking to bring their backs in. Some super subs off the bench as well here for the Saints. Water in there with Brown. Short ball to go to the ground through Nate Bowie, the senior. Flat line from the Falcons. So trying to skip out of the first tackle. There's some brilliant work here from the Saints. Let's play on. Bowie again, carries strongly. Ball still available here for the Saints. Crashing upfield. Can they create another opportunity? As they pick and drive around the fringes and get absolutely knocked back. Falcons flying in here. Such an aggressive side of the breakdown. Still there for the Saints though. One-off runners. That's Joey Garcia. Counter ruck is good here from Torrey Pines. They pinch possession. That is why they are a championship team. Just when the opposition thought they had a chance. But this one is loose and they scoop on this one to the Saints. Now going with the middle. It's a brilliant breakout up the middle. Jamison Brown looking to ghost his way through. Here's a sleek racing snake. What a score for St. Augustine. The Saints have leveled things up. A brilliant try. There was nothing on. And Jamison Brown, the senior, took it upon himself to ghost through a gap and then put on the afterburners. Another tremendous try in this high school clash. Nothing going on here. And Torrey Pines picked this one up. The ball then is dislodged and just becomes loose. A little scoop up here. And it's been claimed by the Saints, and that's when Flav, Jamison Brown, the senior, went to work, saw the space up the middle. And what a powerful score for the Saints. It's 12 apiece. The conversion goes over, and they have the lead, 14 points to 12. Half-time whistle sounds, and what an opening half we've just witnessed here. Tremendous scenes in the first half. 2 tries to 1, but the conversion is the difference so far. And for their first lead ever in the game, it's the halftime whistle has sounded. It's 14-12. The Saints lead the Falcons here. And thanks to our partners here. See the halftime score there. 2 tries to 1. Such a fierce battle in the opening half. We can thank our partners, Rugby Riot, as well. If you're looking for a better way to follow high school rugby, make sure you check out Rugby Riot. You can scan the QR code on your screen, or you can head to rankings.rugbyriot.com for the Rugby Riot Hub. You've got ranking scores, team pages, and coverage from around the country. Rugby Riot giving high school rugby the hype it deserves. And of course, our other partners have been brilliant as well. USA Youth and High School Rugby. We're inspiring a rugby revolution. Visit usayhs.rugby to find out more. And TVX Sports Video. TVX Sports Video has been covering sports in Southern California and around the country for nearly 20 years. And we are committed to bringing you the best live, local and emerging sports coverage. Brilliant partners. Brilliant first half. We're going to take a short break as you watch the top 10 of our TVX tries from the last week's action, as it's St. Augustine at lead 14 points to 12 here against Torrey Pines in San Diego, California.
A bit of a kick game now. Davies have seen the space where there's no one covering. They're scrambling. Good kick from Davies, and they recover it. Offload through the middle. UC Davies try. A bit of a kick battle. Put our 15 out of position, and our back 3 couldn't cover.
Getting some width on the play. So dangerous on that outside channel as Santos goes out the back with Sinclair, who he goes out the back to Kaminsky. Can he make it a hat trick? I think he can, and he will. Wonderful score, wonderful hat.
A little bit of confusion here in the breakdown. That ball not getting out. Poached there. And that one's going to be taken. Looks to be to the house. That's Gaducci. Just read it like a book. From the defense.
Davis backs won it. Center wants to crash the hard runner. He tries to get the offload. He does get the offload. Oh my God, and it's a try for UC Davis. Past the clock.
Field for the Dons as some fresh legs might help do the trick. It's a pick, and it's a pick all the way to the line.
He tries to make the recovery tackle, but number 20 shovels a terrible pass again. Advantage SDSU. Rich Quarter, he sees green grab. He is off to the races. Rich Quarter with a great try off again. A mistake with the hands in the back line. Davis will be mad.
Puts the ball in and looks to try and get it out as soon as he can. Di Matteo gets on to set the pass, and it's a dummy and go, and a great break up through the midfield from the number 13 Hartley over the top. Sergio Rachero is going to get there. What a try for UCLA. Finds his man well, and now Delport whips it up to Ricono. They go out the back to the edge. Big Ben's coming all the way to the line. Is it over? It is.
That scrum is stable, and the Toreros bring it to the near side. Downs with a clever offload there. And that was O'Rourke with a squib through. Here comes the pursuit. Who's going to get there first? Oh my goodness, that was Chase Basson. That is a highlight reel team try right there. Ronan O'Rourke with the squib.
On that line now, a little bit of a gift. Finley through the middle, gets over once again the gain line as they pull it to their midfield. It's bumped and it's away. And oh, what a hands from Ran Santos. Just one-handed assist to Nate Kaminsky, who gets another try this afternoon.
Just great offload here, and then just a tip on right there. Very clever, avoid the contact. Kaminsky with a fairly easy got down. He won't have many easier than that.
It's 14-12 the score so far. Take a look at our halftime highlights in this pulsating game. St. Augustine lead 14-12 against Torrey Pines, the home side. It started off with the home side, the Falcons, with some good line-out play. A lovely ball over the top to number 8, Shea Farkash, using his power and deception to get over the first try. Kick was successful from Reese Curtis, putting up 7 points to nothing. And the home side will go to work again. Just after that, their inside centre, their danger player, Andrew Tate, riding tackles, taking bodies with him, taking names as he reaches for the line. A tremendous score from the inside centre. That had them up 12 points to nothing. And the Falcons were flying early on in this game, but the Saints came back. St. Augustine, a lovely bit of work here. Xavier Escobar bounces off the first one, leg drive through the second wave of defenders, still able to carry bodies with him as well. He reaches over the line for a spectacular score. Kick was successful from Flav Jamison Brown and had him 12 points to 7. And then a pick up here by the Falcons, not able to secure some loose ball as it pops free. And the St. Augustine Saints picking this one up. Flav Jamison Brown, the senior, scoops it up in the middle. There's nobody home, and it's a race to the try line as the number 10 took it to 12 points all. The conversion will be the difference. The light so far from the visiting side with that kick sailing over. They're leading 14 points to 12 in tremendous fashion. They've won the last 3 games on the trot, have the Saints. The Falcons 6-0 so far coming into this one. I'm Dallen Stanford here with TVX Sports Video and Rugby Riot as well. Tremendous to bring some high school action to you here in Southern California. So many brilliant players on display. Coaches Matty Sandoval for Torrey Pines and Eric Dent for St. Augustine. Oh, they're loaded with talented players in their forwards and backs, and that's why you see the score such a tight margin here. But a big second half remains. the Edberg Stadium here in the North Counties of San Diego. And how will both sides use their bench, bringing in fresh legs in the second half? This is the first ever meeting between Torrey Pines and St. Augustine. We're watching the SoCal Premier League, newly formed, as these teams are working towards the playoffs. Torrey Pines 6-0 so far, so looking really good to continue their form into the knockout rounds. And wins over Cathedral Catholic and La Costa Canyon in recent times. And for the St. Augustine Saints, as we mentioned, they've hit a purple patch of wins of late. Second half here, ready to roll. Saints on the left of your screen, Falcons on the right. The Saints lead by a slender 2 points. And welcome wherever you're tuning in to this brilliant game. Second half is underway. Loose ball, squirts free. Saints try to kick this one on. Been scooped up here from Torrey Pines, the Falcons. Into work there is Gabe Gonzalez, and now picking around the fringes. So good early carries. Bryson Waterhouse. Now around the fringes yet again as a halfback, Alex Brightson. Into the fray goes inside centre. Andrew Tate. Such a live wire. One try to his name so far. The runners keep coming. They're rejuvenated. Second half here from the home side. Flicking around the fringes. Ezra Hyde comes in to help out as well. Reese Curtis, quick ball to his fullback. That's Finn Johnson. Driven back in the tackle, some big carries there. Cal Kirshner driving his opponent backwards. Still there for Torrey Pines. Liam Fecko hit to the deck. Brightson goes to his fluff, under a bit of pressure, puts the kick over the top. There's Reese Curtis, the chaser there as well. Double checking, has it gone out on the full? Yes, it has. Our referee's always on the spot. Alexis Safara, one of the best in the business, just checking with his touch judge. So kicking it out on the full when you're outside your 22 means wherever you kicked it from will be a line out for the opposition. So that could be costly. The Saints now have possession here in the second half. They're the team to score the last 2 tries late in the first half. Is it Le Coursier to the front, disruptive ball, still comes down to the hooker, able to keep it alive, taking it to the deck. Saylor moves it to the left. Oh, big shot, knocks possession out of the hands. Fecko is there for the Falcons. He's driving, hard to bring down. Torrey Pines with advantage also. Curtis goes to the right-hand side. Gabe Gonzalez looking for work. Still they put it down the hands. Not much happening that side. Change direction to Waterhouse now. He carries hard here in the second half. A big bump here. Gonzalez again. The battering ram. Put to the ground. Lost possession there from Shea Farkash. A rare mistake from the number 8. And that gives possession back to the Saints. Some good carries though. Impressed with the work of Bryson Waterhouse and Gabe Gonzalez in the earlier phases for the Falcons. Scrum set, good platform to work with for the Saints, the visiting team. Landon Salem. Clean ball to his fluff. Now they send beautiful running, unbelievable stuff from the Saints, going in, going out. That is a try for the highlight reel. Cal Kirshner has struck like a lightning bolt. An unbelievable score. We talk about players putting the game on their backs. Well, this inside centre, Cal Kirshner, is going places. It's a short ball, ghosting straight through the middle, and then able to weave and step his magic to beat the fullback and go through untouched. Phenomenal skills. The St. Augustine Saints extend their lead, and that's how much it means to them. Cal Kirshner just a junior. Scores underneath the sticks. The flags go up. The visiting Saints are up 21 points to 12. The midfielder, he's smart, he's strong, he's got brilliant breakdown skills. Kick from Julian Wardner. Order is good, but it's the try that is absolutely spectacular. 21 points to 12. The Falcons have scored the opening 12 points. They've conceded 21 consecutive points. And they find themselves 2 scores away here. But they've ripped it free brilliantly. Here we go. Chef Alcash, 1 try ready to his name for the Falcons. They're in black as the ball scoots free. It's there for Nigel Thompson. And the Saints this time attack the breakdown and get possession back. Something they've worked on in the chat at halftime from Eric Dent, their head coach. As Tage comes in with a good strong tackle. And so does Liam Fecko. Possession here for the Saints to work with. They look to attack in midfield. Numbers at the breakdown here. Landon Salem tries to pick it up, but off feet diving in. Liam Muck penalised. And so the Falcons will retreat. It's the try scorer, Cal Kirshner. He's one of the players that we highlighted in the build-up to this game. But boy, did he stand up and make his presence felt in that last try. So here's where it happened. So you, number one, can't play the ball on the ground. And then, of course, just diving all over it. Got to be on your feet to play possession. That's where the penalty came from. Ezra Lacoussiere throws a nice take here from the Saints, the visitors now. Getting into their stride here in the second half. Oh, it's a beautiful breakout, not held in the tackle, still able to go over the halfway line. Superb stuff, linking on the inside. Here come the Saints. Behind the back pass is a brilliant one. Joe Rivera, Mattingly's and support. To the left they work. The Saints just dropped this one. Looking oh so dangerous. And what a breakout in midfield that was. St. Augustine keeping everybody on the edge of their seats in this encounter. Here's another look at this brilliant breakout. So there's nothing on here. The replacement, bumping, not held, able to pick up and go straight through the middle. A superb run, linking, and then this is a lovely pass as well, out the back door. It's alive here. And Joe Rivera Mattingly is a link player. He's just lost on that occasion, as now the Falcons put the deep kick over the top to try to keep the Saints back. It's 21-12 here. Just over 10 minutes, nearing 10 minutes gone here in the second half, but holding on. The Falcons take momentum back and get the penalty as well. Their inside centre, Andrew Tage, is all over this one. Curtis again looking for an attacking lineup for the home side. Make sure of his kick. Team to score next for the home side. They want to be the next team to get on the board. They trail by 9 points. You wouldn't have thought it coming into this game with 6-0, beating big guns, Cathedral Catholic and La Costa Canyon coming into this fixture. But there are some injuries that happened in the last big games as well. The starting 5 sophomores in this game. Young players are filling some big shoes. That's when we chatted to Matty Sandoval, the coach. So how will they go in the second half? Rolling ball here, set. Beautiful breakout around the fringes. They still keep working. Shea Farkash keeps it in the field of play. Quick ball there from Brightson. Support arrives in the frame of Gonzalez. Now standing start. Tage scored one already. Drives the legs into the inside centre. Two of the best inside centres on display, going head to head here on the outside. Ezra Hyde. Beautiful switch back into Finn Johnson. The Falcons now looking to rip it loose. Forwards crashing upfield. Support in the frame of Liam Muck as well. Setting their pod runners in. Oh, that's a beautiful break back on the right foot step. Gabe Gonzalez fights his way. 5 out. The Falcons now at home knocking on the door. Bryson Waterhouse. He's tackled well. The clear out there coming in from Ezra Hyde. And again, a pick around the fringes from the big number 8. Shea Farkash driven back. Ewan Hope Bell, the line-up machine. Again, goes to Gonzalez. Inching their way closer to the try line. Torrey Pines. Keeping with their forwards. Bryson Waterhouse. Oh, it's been ripped free. Here come the Saints out of nowhere. But the whistle goes.
The referee says there was no release when the ball was poached. I think it's going to be a penalty to Torrey Pines.
So not releasing. Here's a last look at it. So yeah, you can't rip it out of the ball carrier's hands as he's hitting the deck. He's setting up a tackle. Opting for the scrum, so they give their options right and on the left side of the scrum here for the Falcons. Alex Brightson to feed. Look for number 8, Shea Farkash. He has space on the right-hand side if he chooses to take this one. He just wants to see where the opposition scrum off goes. And he goes that way. Trying to drop a couple to the ground. Farkash reaching for the line. He's there. The number 8 scores. It's a classic 8-man try. And the Falcons are back on the board. Their 3rd score, narrowing the deficit. The 2nd score from their number 8, Shea Farkash, the experienced veteran. 17 tries this season. Here's the pickup. 3 players in front of his way. Make that 4. Drops a couple to the ground as he carries 3 over the try line and gets the ball down. What a tremendous athlete he is. 21-17. Vital conversion to follow. Curtis strikes this one well. Sails over. It's 21 points to 19. An absolute cliffhanger on our hands here at this high school competition. SoCal Premier League has got so many great teams in this one. And the Falcons score their 3rd try and 1st try in the 2nd half. They trail by 2 points here at home. Six excellent tries scored so far in this game. I want to remind you to show your support. Your support helps keep these live streams like this one free to watch on YouTube. You can show your support by dropping a super chat during the broadcast or by hitting the join button and joining the TVX Sports Video Membership Program. Every donation goes towards supporting live, local and emerging sports. And of course, rugby is our favorite sport. So we appreciate all your support as the home side, the Falcons, now go on a bit of a run. Changing direction, they go down the short side. The ball has been lost there by Bryson Waterhouse. The Saints almost pick this one up. It stays with the Falcons around the fringes again. They work to that far side. The big strong tackle comes in there. Throwing to the ground the blonde hair of the right winger, Aiden Sorensen. St. Augustine Saints will take possession here. To the front, good set piece line up. Here's the try scorer. We're going to weave some more magic there. Cal Kirshner. Kick over the top, comes off the side of the boot. Players colliding and the ball bouncing, going into touch. We'll check to see what it is. I think we just play on. So it came off the boot of Jamison Brown. Gives possession to the Falcons. Torrey Pines, shortened line out, that's unmarked. Good position to work with. Again, Good tackle coming in on Gabe Gonzalez. To the right-hand side works. Two-time try scorer. Shea Farkash carrying players with him. Scrum off Alex Bryson, keeping the tempo up here for the Falcons. Nick Tetch in there too. Numbers on the right. Finn Johnson cuts back in. Not a lot of space to work with. Hand up there from Bryson Waterhouse. He carries now. It's a big unit. Here's the number 3. Falcons draw a penalty as the Saints leave their feet, trying to play the possession and disrupt at the breakdown. Kick towards the touchline, just stays in the field of play and then goes out the back. An unsuccessful kick here from Torrey Pines Falcons. They were looking for an attacking lineup. In the end, they give away possession here to the Saints. They'll slow things down. A total of 50 minutes gone, and it's 21-19. The Saints lead the Falcons here. I'm Dallen Stanford for TVX Sports Video and Rugby Riot here at Torrey Pines High School at the Edberg Stadium. There'll be a scrum from where the ball was kicked. Here in San Diego, California, beautiful part of the world, particularly for running rugby in these conditions. East Coast looking very different with snow and all sorts of storms. Here, just a little bit of a breeze for these players to contend with. St. Augustine in midfield. Teish comes in with a big tackle, driving back, a crunching hit and all, and forces the knock on as well. That's a great example of determined tackling, a low body shape drive as well from inside centre Andrew Teish, and not only stopping the momentum but forcing the knock on and getting possession back. Here's another look at it. Going low, getting the shoulder, and then driving the legs, lifting an opponent with one leg. So hard for that tackler, for that ball carrier to do anything but get driven backwards. Possession spilt around. That is a massive play here for the Falcons. Pick up and beating the first two. Shea Farkash still goes strong, the number 8. Working hard. Teish is with him as well. Ewan Hopel now around the fringes, little dummy thrown from the halfback. Alex Bryson almost free. Now to chance here for the home side. Torrey Pines to pile in. They bring in the pressure. Waterhouse. Here's Eddie Lavis. Curtis flicks it down the line. Hyde with a good pass. Here's Johnson. Jake Subel with him. Here's Fecko. The Falcons looking for another late flurry here. Gonzalez. Lavis again with him on his shoulder. Inside ball, the no-look pass is a nice one there from Curtis. Nick Teish was there, receiving it. Long passage of play here for the Falcons. Again, cluttering into a couple of players. Gabe Gonzalez still going. Gonzalez, such a tricky customer, but holding on. And the whistle sounds, conceding a penalty. There is Gonzalez, trying to get a few extra meters. Once a knee touches the ground, you must release possession. A relieving kick for the touchline for the Saints. We'll have them possession. That was an important tackle made on Gonzalez. Here's another look at it. It's a latch as well from Waterhouse driving through. There's Gonzalez now. Hits the deck. That's when he has to release possession. He's holding on. As you can see, the Saints players all over it. Now the visiting side have their line on, up 21 points to 19. Taken at the front. That's Paddy Ward. Flat ball to work with, looking to step off the right again, bouncing up the middle, good carry. Xavier Escobar scored an unbelievable try earlier in the first half. Good hands. Now looking for an overlap here on the right-hand side, not able to get it free. As their fullback, Gianni Youssef, changing direction now. Brown goes to the left. What a contest this has been so far. It's a flat ball. guilty of not looking up to see where the possession was as well, so forced a forward pass and then an ensuing knock-on as well. Falcons in another perfect opportunity to attack with. Trailed by just the 2 points. Blindside working here for the Falcons. Able to skip the ball free there. There's a nice pass from Curtis. Ghosting up the middle, their halfback, Alex Brightson. The forwards now come piling in to try keep possession here. They've lost it. The Saints doing really well at the breakdown. They're under all sorts of pressure now near their own goal line. And we call back for the knock-on. There is no advantage following there. Again, excellent refereeing from Alexis Safaro. Here's that last little dart around the fringes. Just hitting the deck there as the Saints players look to scoop this one up. Ball is available, body's been pushed out the way, and it's been picked up nicely there from St. Augustine. Mentioned they were without their 8th man, Gavin Lowe. Oh, it's a beautiful line, been knocked on though. Just when we thought Kirshner was away again. Scored one of the best tries in this game we've seen in all season, in fact. So, broken nose. Gavin Lowe out for this game. Here's another look at the angle from the centre. Just bouncing off the chest. He's run some good lines in this game though. There's Cal Kirshner, the junior. Minutes to play, 21-19. The Saints lead the possession for the home side, the Falcons. Brightson gets them away here, nice switch. Tage. Looping around. Picked up by Feko. Finally thrown to the deck, support there from Subel. Waterhouse. Into the fray, the forwards now, Gonzalez again, goes low. Missing one of their teammates has now just joined them, Ezra Hyde. Forwards come piling in. Liam Feko again. Waterhouse at a standing start. He's got his hooker with him. Nick Tage. Saints trying to pinch this one. Have it in their hands. They've taken it away and now laying it back brilliantly. St. Augustine have done that 3 or 4 times here in the second half. And now trying to bounce players to the ground. Landon Salem showing some real aggression for his side. Busting out of the first tackle. It's a brave carry indeed. From hookup Ezra Lacoussier. Now they look to whip it wide, cutting it in against the grain. You can see why they've scored so many tries in the last 3 games. Not scared to throw the ball around. The Saints with advantage as well. They look back to their fly half to put this one out. Just gone down the middle, so that is no advantage coming. Now they can get the penalty and kick this one out for their own line out. What a seesaw battle we've witnessed. 14-12 was the halftime score in favour of the Saints. Second half tries, Kirshner and Farkash, one apiece. That's not out. Low driving kick. Played on here from the Falcons. A trip over the top. Scooped up by the Saints. Brilliant work to keep it alive. Salem feeds his forwards. It's a big tackle. Waterhouse is in there as well. It's a double team. Smashed to the ground. Felt there was Shea Farkash working both sides of the ball. But here come the Saints now, keeping it alive. It's a beautiful pass with space opening up. Looking to cut loose. Joe Rivera Mattingly, the junior. Has them on the front foot. Ball in midfield for St. Augustine, the visiting team. Now bringing the momentum after a long period of defence. Big kick over the top. The chaser there as well. Fielded here on the far side from the Falcons. Superb work. They return the favour with a kick of their own. Curtis goes deep. That is a big kick indeed from the Fluff. Driving back Landon Salem. Not out, we play on. Here come the Falcons again. Players looking to retreat. Oh, what a beautiful tackle. Just around the ankles. Nothing you can do there if you're the attacking player. Here's Gonzalez again. Gabe Gonzalez, such a nuisance with the ball in hand. It's a powerful runner. Nick Tage takes a couple with him. Quick ball here for the Falcons. They go the same way. Here comes then fullback Johnson. Johnson doing superbly. Finn Johnson, the number 15. Short ball, nice little switch here. Reed Curtis, the fly off to the ground. Here comes Farcash, got 2 tries to his name already. An hour gone in this game, with 10 minutes to go. The Falcons looking to get on the board next and take back the lead.
Hard yards, just around the fringes.
Gonzalez, Gabe Gonzalez, finally brought down, 5 out. Ewan Hopel, he picks and drives himself, getting very close. 1 meter away here for the Torrey Pines Falcons. A pick and drive, going very low. Timeout is the call. We will double check to see try or no try if there's any evidence from our touch judges.
And the try is awarded.
Try awarded. Wow, what a moment in this game. The Falcons take the lead, their forwards get it done. We had to double check things if that was on the line, and it was indeed. Torrey Pines Falcons score their second try in the second half. Forwards doing brilliant work. This kick from the front from Reese Curtis. Taking back the lead. We're leading 12-7 and conceded. We're trailing 21 points to 12 at one stage. The tries from Farcash are now there. Other forwards with the flags going up as well. Has them up 26-21. Here's another look at that try. Farcash it is that picks it up for his third try. He's so low, he's on the line. Try awarded. We had to double check things. And Reese Curtis put it over as well. Conversion 26 points to 21.
6 points for the game. 8 minutes left.
Yep. 3 tries from number 8, Shay Farcash. Came into this game, scoring 15 total tries this season. Now the Falcons getting their rhythm. There's Farcash again. Player of the game so far. 26-21. His team leads. Come from behind here after the Saints did superbly. It's a one-handed pass here to Finn Johnson, trying to skip out of the tackle. Help arrives. Fecko. Still driving the legs. Replacements in the field with him. Falcons looking to go 7-0 this season. But a real battle here to close out this game with 7 minutes to go. Gabe Gonzalez on the outside, burst free. Gonzalez is a real live wire. Support arrives now as the Falcons find themselves on the front foot. Waterhouse drops this one down to the ground, but what a breakout that was from number 6, Gabe Gonzalez. Been very impressed with his play in this game. Knock-on does creep in. That's good news for the Saints. Now they need to work their magic with time elapsing. Here's a look at that last bit of attack. Good flat ball there. Out wide from Reese Curtis, and then Gonzalez with a little jump step back on the inside. Like a water buffalo on the charge on that far side. That's the error that crept in, giving possession back to the Saints. We mentioned this back and forth affair between these two brilliant sides, their first ever meeting, and is turning out to be an absolute high school classic with 5 points separating these teams. Scrum reset. 4 tries to 3. Falcons lead in that department as well. The Saints getting driven a little bit backwards in the scrum, but they've got possession out. Good hands, that is, in from Jamison Brown. Now the rest of the backs look to attack. Stepping off the right, Escobar. Fullback Yusuf involved. Forwards charging up in their different pods, but driven backwards. What a tackle that is from Shea Farkash. And the penalty comes their way as well. Farkash, another good example of an offensive tackle. Here it is. Bang. Shoulder drive. Upending the opponent on his feet and able to go for possession and drawing the penalty. We've seen it from inside centre, Andrew Tate. And now we see it from number 8, Shea Farkash. And what that means is Reese Curtis can put it downfield for another attacking lineup, and the Falcons continue this momentum here in the second half. Three and a half minutes to play. What a game we've witnessed in this high school competition, the SoCal Premier League. The line out is play on. Loose ball. Here we go up the middle. What a carry this is. Very close to the line. That was Ewan Hope Bell. And then diving over around the fringes. It is the power of the frame. Bryson Waterhouse that gets it over. A couple of shoulder high fives from his teammates. And the Falcons put a stamp on this game. Some brilliant tries in this contest. This lineup goes backwards, it's play on, it's a good scoop, good vision from Ewan Hope Bell. He gets very close to the line. Beku is there with him, providing good clear support. It's a pick up and a drive around the fringes. Bryson Waterhouse powers his way over the line. Nothing you can do about stopping that try. And the Falcons have their 5th score in this game. It's been a rich second half for them. Their 3rd try after trailing at the break 14 points to 12. Reese Curtis lines up the conversion attempt. Have a nice 10-point buffer. Kick goes to the side. 31-21. A few minutes left in this game. So impressed with both these sides. St. Augustine Saints really took it to the Falcons during this game. They were leading 21 points to 19. But a couple of brilliant scores from the home side have them in front now as they look to close out this game. Waterhouse is there on the far side, the try scorer. Veko bumps a couple of players. Such an aggressive run-up. Alex Brightson goes to the right. Again, the forwards carry well. Curtis of Laugh. Puts another deep kick over the top. Just pinning back the Saints team. It's gone too far. It's been put down cleverly from the St. Augustine Saints. Stanford's got to get behind the kick up for the Saints. Goal line dropout. Last few moments of this game. Here comes Gonzalez, beats one, beats another, still going strong. What a carry it is from the Bulldozer. He is pinged for holding on, second time in the game. It's because he gets so far ahead and away from his teammates. Saints putting this one out. Last few moments of this game. 52 points scored. Another brilliant showcase for running rugby here in Southern California. So-called Premier League, stacked with talent. Saints won the last 3 games in a row. They'll drop this game. Falcons will improve to 7-0. Valuable lessons learned here from both sides. To the front at line-out time. Quick hands here from the Saints. Beautiful ball over the top. Lovely stuff to work with. Kirshner attacks. Ball is still there for St. Augustine. That's the fly around the fringes. Brown again. Falcons pinch this one up. They've been so good at the breakdown. H is there. And they'll put this one out. A tremendous finish to this game. The second half extravaganza from the home side. The Torrey Pines, the Falcons in their very first matchup in history defeat the St. Augustine Saints. 51 points to 21. Game had it all with so many brilliant scores. Unbelievable forward and backline play between these two unbelievable squads. But there's the Falcons. That score some brilliant second half tries. Matty Sandoval, their head coach, high fives in relief as well because they were trailing in the game. 21 points to 19 at a stage against Eric Dent's side. Congratulations to both sides. We can turn our attention to some of the second half highlights in this brilliant game. It delivered so much magic. And here's a look at one of the best we saw today. Kirshner with a brilliant breakout. The centre, eluding players left and right, rounding them like parked cars. Cal Kirshner scores for the Saints. One of the popular tries today. That extended their lead. And then it was the Falcons that came back, and their hard running number 8, superb, but it worked so hard to stop. Shea Farkash wriggles his way free. That was his second of 3 tries. They were trailing 21 points to 19 there. And then he picked up and went really low this time. We had a double check with our touch judge to confirm the try. It was a hat trick, and that put them in the lead 26-21. And one more try would be scored by Waterhouse to make it 31-21. Camaraderie and culture on display from both these sides as their captains thank each other for a brilliant clash here at Edinburgh Stadium. And that's what you love to see from the brilliant game of rugby, where its values and ethos are alive and well. We want to thank everybody for joining us for this brilliant fixture. Also thank our partners Rugby Riot, USA Youth and High School Rugby and TVX Sports Video. I'm Dallen Stanford saying thanks for tuning in for this brilliant high school fixture. Final score here in Southern California, it's Torrey Pines 31, St. Augustine 21. And we will see you next time for some thrilling rugby action. Appreciate all your support here in Southern California.